Today's video is an easy tutorial on how to plan a full flight through the world map in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is go to the world map page. Then we're going to want to hit our desired departure and arrival airports. So for example, I could go from Houston and we could go to San Diego. So I'd hit departure here, and then I would hit arrival here. So now that we've done that, we can go to this drop down right here, click that one time, and then go to high altitude airways, the last option. Click that one time. Then go down to your departure airport. So for this tutorial, I'm using Houston. If you're trying to do a cold and dark setup, you can click any one of these gates right here. So for this tutorial, I will choose gate 44 for parking. So we can set as departure. Zoom back in, just to confirm that we will be spawning there. And yes, we can see the green dot is where we will spawn. So the plane will spawn there with everything shut off, so you will have to turn everything on manually. If you're not trying to do a cold and dark startup, that's totally fine. Just ignore everything I said about the parking. But other than that, we are going to go up to the departures. Click this one time. And we now have to choose which departure we're going to fly. So I'm just going to choose a random one, but once you're doing this, you'd want to choose your desired runway for takeoff. So I'm just going to choose randomly so we can fly the Fliza 509 departure. So this is runway 9 right here. So we will fly out here, go all the way down here, and fly out to San Diego. I would not recommend this flight path because it takes me all the way out to the Gulf of Mexico and it's just gonna be a longer flight. But yeah, I'm just using that as an example. This big outer ring that my flight path is in is how far we are able to go with our fuel. So right now I have 50% fuel. So if we wanted to add more, we can just use the slider right here. We could add more or less, and you can even see down here that my circle is moving. So if we did 100% fuel, it'd get bigger. If we wanted less fuel, it gets smaller. Then you're going to want to go to your arrival airport. So for me, it will be San Diego. And after that, go to the arrivals drop down. Click that one time. And here's where you're going to choose your arrival. So I'm just going to choose a random one. So we could do Barrett 5 runway 27. Here is runway 27 in San Diego. And here is the flight path that I will be following into San Diego and landing on runway 27. Or if you didn't want to do this, you could just click direct here and you could go to approach, the drop down right here, and click your runway of choice. So you could use the ILS 9, RNF 27, and yeah, that's basically all you got to do to plan a flight. Well, so this is in the A320neo. So I don't think this will work in, like, let's say the CRJ or the PMDG 737 because those are more realistic aircraft, and the Asobo A320neo is definitely not at that level. So you don't need to program the FMC in the A320neo because it's not as realistic. But yeah, other than that, I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment, and I will try my best to answer anything if I was not clear enough. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope this helps.